Yes, I'm stood right at the heart of where this Christmas market takes place and has taken place pretty much every year for the last 40 years. And while it's pretty quiet this evening on Christmas market weekend, this place is heaving. As you say, a record-breaking year, the year just gone. 320,000 people flocking from all over the country to see what those 4 days have to offer. But that is, the council says, part of the problem. So many people crowded into such a small space creates a logistical nightmare and in some cases causes injuries. This year around 90 people had to be treated for bruises, dizziness and chest pains. As you say, some people say it's a victim of its own success. But walking around Lincoln today, most people were shocked by this news, particularly businesses who use that Christmas market weekend to generate enough income just to keep going. It inspired Christmas markets across the country. Lincoln's first ever market was born out of a visit to the city's twin town in Germany, the first of the UK's German Christmas markets we now know and love. 40 years later and 11 stalls became more than 200, firmly cementing it as the highlight of the city's calendar. But soon this could be no more. Today Lincoln City Council announced plans to turn the 4-day market into smaller events spread throughout the year. An announcement that's shaken Germany's fudge business to its core.
It's devastating for us. The Christmas market brings in so much footfall and an awful lot of revenue, and it's such an important time as well because January and February are super quiet months for us. The Christmas market was really successful for us this year. So it's a big blow.
In fact, it was the busiest year yet, one which saw businesses' profits climb back after a difficult few years.
It's given the scale of the market now, 320,000 people visiting in December, that December weekend just gone, bringing over £13 million to the economy. A lot of that does stay here and is spent among the local businesses here, and that's the ones that we're most concerned about.
But those record numbers did also cause some problems. Last year, dozens of people were injured in crowd surges around the castle. It's partly why these proposals have been put forward, but that's not the only reason.
The key thing is, with inflation and everything else, the predicted budget for future years is a loss of £260,000 a year. Now that £260,000 we could put into an events and festivals programme over the full year so people get the benefit all year rather than just 4 days at Christmas.
So isn't this just about money then?
It's absolutely not about money, because we are absolutely keeping that budget and using it to create that amazing festival and events programme over the full year.
And that's something the owner of Margaret's Tea Room is open to.
Well, if they stretch it over a longer period and do it over more days, that could work. And then if they kind of spread it throughout the city a little bit as well, I think there is nothing happens downhill. So if they kind of make a little bit of a feature of kind of other areas.
But Lincoln MP Carl McCartney doesn't agree.
Places like York, Exeter, Chester, all the other cities, cathedral cities across the country that have now emulated Lincoln and have their own Christmas markets, successful Christmas markets, maybe we should be visiting them and finding out exactly what they do, because I'm pretty sure nobody else is thinking of cancelling their Christmas market.
The consultation period will last until the 20th of February. Then council members will decide whether this historic market has a future. Amelia Beckett, ITV News, Lincoln.